What's up guys, Zoltesh here. So today I thought I'd do a tutorial kind of playthrough, get started on Minecraft. I know a lot of you have already seen or played Minecraft and seen plenty of these how-tos and tutorials and all that, but I thought I'd add my own, just cuz. And I have some really cool shaders and texture packs that you might enjoy too. So let's call this Gokhan, just for fun. I love to play on survival. I'm not a big fan of creative, and I haven't really tried hardcore. Generate structures on. So if you didn't know, if you want to have like villages and stuff like that spawn in your world, you have to have generate structures on. I usually just keep the world type to default. I turn a bonus chest on, and I don't allow cheats on. You can if you'd like. You can put in commands to change the game mode to creative or back to survival, but I prefer not to do that just so I don't have the temptation, because I have more fun when I play survival personally. Go ahead and create new world. Actually, I haven't started a new world in Minecraft in forever. It's been a while. So yeah, don't you just love my shaders? I love the light. Oh, I love it. I love it. Alright, so some of you might be a little upset with me for turning the bonus chest on, but it's just a quick way to get started. So the way I like to get started, one of the first things, there's a few things I do right off the bat. First, we're going to need some wood. I've already got some wood. Turn them into wood planks. So I've got some wood planks, and then I also like to, if there's sheep around, and look, there's plenty, I'm going to kill some sheep and get some meat and wool, because I want to start out by making a bed so I can avoid some of the first few nights while I'm getting started. I need one more thing of wool. And normally if there's not very many sheep, I don't like to kill them just because I want to be able to have enough to start a farm, a sheep farm. Because you can make different colored carpets and with dyes and stuff for your sheep. And I'm grabbing these plants because they'll have dyes. The red flowers here, I guess they're roses. Anyway, these red flowers, they're gonna give you red dye when you craft them, when you put them into the crafting. Ah, they're poppies. So I can get a few red dyes. I'm going to keep a few flowers just because I also like them for decorations. But I'm going to get some more wood and get some more flowers. These yellow flowers are not part of the texture pack, I guess, because they still look vanilla. The water, I love the water. Yeah, I like to chop through the top leaves if I can. It makes the leaves go away faster, and it's gonna drop some saplings, so I can regrow that tree again if I want. Ooh, there's sunflowers. Sunflowers look really good, in my opinion. I like to have them whenever I build a structure. I think I'm going to turn my graphics down a little bit because I'm getting some lag. Let's see if we go to options. Not, what am I doing? Video settings. Let's just do fast. There we go. Still looks pretty good. Yeah, the graphics aren't as cool now. But at least this way I can have a steady about 30 frames per second. Alright, so cows. I'm just gonna kill them for meat. But just 2 of them. So like I said, I like to have a farm, so I'm not gonna kill too many. So this is actually, I like this spot that I've spawned in because it's a nice big open plains biome. And I like it nice and flat so that I can get a base set up. But I do want to take a peek around and find out what other biomes I'm around. So it looks like I got a swamp biome over there, which is good. There could be a witch's hut over there. I got my Goku GI, my Super Saiyan. I like it. I like this setup. I've got cows, pigs, sheep. The only thing I don't have, I'm not seeing a ton of grass. Oh well. I'm gonna go over to this small little hill over here. Because one, I see some roses, and I love roses. Ooh, and lots of flowers. This is a great place for decoration. Don't you just love the water? Alright. So I'm gonna need some stone. So I already have wood. And I can make a crafting table. That's one of the first things that you want to make. But I also need to make a furnace to cook my meat, so I can eat it. And I just need 8 stone in order to make a furnace. I'm going to get some extra. And what are my coordinates? If you press F3 when you're playing the PC version, you can pull up console commands, and you can check out the coordinates. Where are they at? So if you look to the left, kind of in the top of the middle section, it says XYZ. It tells me my coordinates. So the middle coordinate, 63, that's going to be my Y. And that's going to be kind of important if you're playing PC, because you can check to see what level you're at, because certain items only spawn at certain levels. So like iron, I could find iron right here, but I'd be more likely to find iron around like level 50. And if I go below that, then I can find other things. Anyway, I know about where I'm at now. So I think this is diorite. What is this? Oh, it's granite. I really like the way the granite looks so far. I've never tried granite in this mod, or this texture pack. It's not much of a mod. It doesn't really change gameplay or anything, I guess. Just the graphics. Alright, I have plenty of stuff. Sun is bright on that sand. Now, sand is pretty useful. You can use sand to make windows. You can use dyes on your windows to make stained glass. So these plants are good. These will get orange dye, white dye, stuff like that. Probably maybe gray dye. I don't know if you can get white dye from plants, because I've always used bone meal for white dye. White tulip. Yeah, it gives you light gray instead of white. Yeah, bone meal is going to be white. Anyway, a lot of these colors I can actually just make by mixing colors. For example, if I wanted magenta, is this magenta? Magenta can be made by crafting purple and pink dye together. You can get pink dye from red and white. It's also the same thing if you want to breed sheep. So if you want to get a sheep of a particular color, breed 2 together to get the desired color. So for example, black and white will give you gray, and white and gray will give you light gray. Shocker, right? Now I love this color wood. What is it? Birch? Yeah. Oh, and I love the water. This is a beautiful place to start. Alright, that's all I'm getting for flowers and stuff right now. I'm going to start heading back to kind of that spot where I started, because I want to start getting set up. And I need to make some... That was gravel. So what I'm doing here destroying the grass is I'm looking for seeds. Yeah, I got one set of seeds. So when I start out, I need to get a farm going, because I don't want to just kill all the animals right off the bat. And you might be fine doing that. Just depends on how you want your world to be. But I like to keep my animals alive, as many of them as possible, so I can get a farm going. And the more that are alive, the less work I have to do as far as breeding to get a big farm going, an animal farm. And then, like, as far as produce, start out with wheat, so you get these seeds. Alright, I need to craft a bed, because it's getting late, and I want to sleep through the first night. It's not dark. Make a furnace while it's still daylight. Yeah, that's the thing about this with like the shaders and stuff. It's a little harder to tell when it's like night time. And that off in the distance, I guess it's probably just trees, but it kind of looks like a settlement or something. Alright, now I can finally... So it's got to be pretty dark, I guess, with the shaders and texture pack that I've got going on. So I'm going to have to burn some stuff in the stone furnace in order to make some fuel. Sorry about that. 11 back to game. So yeah, we're getting some fuel going. Alright, so I'm going to head kind of back this way. I like this spot. I guess I'm a little torn. Maybe like right here. Something like that. Alright, so I'm going to show you how to make some fuel. So normally you can mine coal, but if you want to get some fuel from wood, you do that. You put any type of wood as the fuel and any type of wood as the thing you're burning, and it's going to burn and make charcoal. Boom. Now it's all circular. But I do need to make some food soon. Because I need to eat. And if you're more comfortable, if you're not as comfortable in survival mode, then you may want to go with trying to get food first, instead of what I did, kind of going for different colored dyes and stuff right off the bat. Because I won't even be able to use the dyes right off the bat. And these flowers are all just going to be around here anyway. Alright. 24 seeds. That'll be plenty to get my garden kind of started. Alright, after this piece of charcoal's finished, I really gotta make some food. Alright. Let's cook some mutton. I kind of want to get a base started up so I can kind of store all the extra crap I've got. Alright. For now, that'll be fine. I'll let that keep cooking. I'm going to start making a farm. Now you might be thinking it's kind of like what I'm doing is kind of quick. Like you may prefer to do other stuff first, like go underground and farm stuff first. But I prefer to just kind of get things going up here before I go underground. And I hear skeletons, so there's definitely a cave underground nearby. Anyway, I'm gonna make some stone shovels. And I'm gonna start off. I'm gonna make pens for the sheep, just because the sheep are gonna have all that wool. Or maybe I'll do cows first. So let's give 2 space walkway here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nah, let's do 9 by 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm making a pen for the cows so that I can get a cow farm going. And there's already a cow in it. Oh, is it gonna walk out? So the way I make the pens, you may have a different way of doing it, but I prefer this because at least this way I don't have to make a fence around it per se. If there are wolves, then you're gonna have to make a fence anyway, because wolves are just gonna destroy all your animals. Wolves are great to tame, but if you don't have bone meal, they're just gonna start eating your animals, and so I just kill those ones. Aw, he got out. It's okay. I can lure him in. Alright. So this is how I build all of my animal pens. So the center is like a little pad. Alright. And then right here is a little walkway because animals aren't going to jump like you can. So if there's this here, they can't get out. For example, they can't do this like I just did. I didn't even press space. That's just the new feature in Minecraft. At least on the PC version, where it auto jumps for you. And get my bed set up there. Cook some more meat. And get my seeds out. So for cows and sheep, you're going to need wheat. That's what you're going to use to lure them. For pigs, you need carrots. For horses, you don't really lure horses. You have to tame them, and then you can ride them into where they go. And chickens require seeds. So I need to get a farm going. Hey, a produce farm. So I need more sticks. Alright. And I'm gonna need some hoes. I'll just get one hoe for now. And it wouldn't hurt to get a stone sword going. Oh, whoops. I did not mean to craft that many. I accidentally held down shift. If you hold down shift when you click on something in the console version, it's going to grab all of the ones it can all at once and just put them into your inventory. All the ones it can make. In the console version on PlayStation 4 and 3, I believe it's going to be triangle. And then in Xbox, I think it's just going to be Y. Alright, it's almost night. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can sleep now. There we go. So I'm just starting a farm around that little pond. Normally that's not ideal. That's not where my final produce farm's gonna be. It's just kind of what I get to do right now. But this is kind of cool. Oops, I didn't want one there. I got stuck. Uh-oh, I don't know what's going on. I'm like glitching. That was weird. Yeah, if you glitch like that, I would just destroy the block you're on. That was not pleasant. Uh-oh, something came out. Oh, sweet. Well, this is nice. I'm glad there's like a trench here, because I can just see, I can see coal. I don't see any iron right now, but I know there will be iron in there. So that's cool. I spawned right next to that. So I'm definitely going to explore that once I get kind of my food setup going on. So I hear an Enderman. Endermen aren't too hard. They take a lot of health from you. So if you haven't fought them, I mean, I'd hold off on fighting them. I feel okay fighting it. Just because if you hit them in their feet, I guess I'll just have to show you. But fighting Enderman isn't too hard. Alright, so we got a wheat farm started. I'm gonna grab some more seeds. You might be wondering why I haven't built a structure, like a house, to sleep in. For me, I don't really care about having a house until I've got kind of all this other stuff set up, and then I kind of build my house around it. There's an Enderman. You're not really going to be able to attack them in the daylight, because they'll just zap away. I mean, you can attack them, they're just not going to die. Now an Enderman, if you look them at their face, it's kind of like they come from like Slenderman. That's where the idea came from. And they actually, if you look at their face, like you look them in the eye, they will attack you. They'll become hostile. So they can be pretty freaky. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. I'm just kind of showing you how I get started. So I've got a pen here. I got to let the wheat grow. So next video I'll bring some cows in and kind of get that set up some more. And then I'll show you how that works. See, they're kind of creepy. Anyway, let me know if you need anything explained or have any other questions or any other games you want me to play for you. My name's Zoltesh. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the flippity flop.